this video I'm going to explain solid figures. I think I explained before what is polygon, what is figure, what is a plane figure, opened and closed one, what is a rectangular prism and triangular prism. Today in this lesson I'm going to explain solid figures. Again, first of all, we have to talk about these things, identify solid figures and their attributes, relate plane and solid figures to identify nits for solid figures. So, in this lesson I'm going to explain solid figures and polyhedrons, prism, cube, face, edge, vertex, pyramid, cone, cylinder, and sphere, and net. First of all, we have to know what is solid figures mean. I think I explained solid figures before. Solid figures are three-dimensional, not all parts are in the same plane. Maybe solid figure, different shapes. Look, this is called solid figures. And this is again solid figure, right? This is solid figure. And polyhedron are solid figure whose face are all polygons. That means polyhedron, different faces. Any shape in 3D has different shapes and different sides. That means has different sides, okay? And it's a shape with many sides. It's a shape with many sides. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's different. Okay, so a prism is a polyhedron with two parallel and identical bases, like hexagonal prism and pentagonal prism, triangular prism, triangular prism. Look at the bases up and down, they are the same. Look at the bases up and down, up and down, up and down. The base is triangle, the base here is rectangle, the base here is pentagon, 5 sides, and here hexagon with 6 sides. Okay? So solid figure are three-dimensional, not all parts are in the same plane, maybe they are different. Polyhedron, maybe the sides are different and the faces are different and same. A prism, a polyhedron with two parallel and identical bases, like triangular prism or rectangular or pentagonal or hexagonal prism. Okay, so the shape of the base name the prism. The other faces on the prism are rectangles. The other is rectangle. Look here, the base is pentagonal, they are the same. Hexagonal, they are the same, and other sides or other faces rectangle, other faces rectangle, other faces rectangle, other faces rectangles. Okay? So a cube is a rectangular prism with 6 identical square faces. Look at the base up and down. Here I have two faces or two bases. They are the same, and all the sides here, they are not rectangle. Here they are squares. They are squares. So the bases here like the faces. So it's called a cube. All sides or faces are equal. All faces are equal. So a face is a flat. Now, for example, look here at this shape or this a cube. Look, this is called side. And the corner here between any two sides or three sides, it's called vertex. And here, let me color this one. For example, this is called face because it's opened here. Let me recolor it again. So this is called face. The blue one is called what? Face. The blue one is called face, and this is face. So I have front, back, right, left, up and down. Here we have 6 faces. 6 identical faces because it's a cube. Because it's a cube. So this one is called side. The corner called vertex. How many vertices I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 6 faces, 8 vertices. Okay, 6 faces and 8 vertices. How many edges? We have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 up and 4 down. That means we have 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Round the shape. That means we have 12 sides or 12 edges. Okay, this is called edge or side. This is called the intersect between the edges or sides. It's called vertex or a corner. So, and this one here, face, front, back, right, left, up and down. Okay, now a pyramid. We have different types of pyramid. We have different types of pyramid. Depends on their bases. Depends on their bases. So this one, the base here is square, so it's called square pyramid. The base here is rectangular, so it's rectangular pyramid. Here triangular pyramid. Here pentagonal pyramid. Here hexagonal pyramid. And here the base, it's called by its base, and all faces must be triangle. All faces must be triangles, and it's called by its base. Hexagonal pyramid, pentagonal pyramid, triangular pyramid, rectangular pyramid, square pyramid, or something like that. Okay, so we will call the pyramid by its base. All faces must be triangle except the base. Here for prism, faces must be the same up and down, and all sides must be rectangle, but for a cube all sides and all faces are equal. Now if I want to talk about net, a net here, if I want to draw or construct any 3D shape, I have to know its net. Its net, that means all sides or faces here for the prism. For example, if I want to construct a cube base is squares and all sides are squares. So I have 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 faces, and base 1, base 2. These are bases. One up, one down, and we have 4 sides. Here, for cylinder, look for example, look here. Base 1, base 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 sides for a cube. For cylinder here I have 2 circles or 2, 1 and 2, and for the sides it's a rectangle but curved. It's a rectangle but curved. So the base is circles and the sides or the faces, the rest faces is what is rectangle. Okay. Now look at these problems right now. Which solid figure best represented the picture? This is a cube. This is rectangular pyramid because the base here is a rectangle. This is cone. It has only one base, it's a circle. And this is cylinder, 2 circles and 3. Now if I want to know here, how many faces do I have for triangular prism? What is a triangular prism? Bases must be triangle and the sides must be, and faces must be what? Rectangle. So how many faces? We have 2 faces, up and down, and 1, 2, 3 rectangles. Vertices I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. For edges I will count 3 in the base, 1, and 3 in the base 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the sides here 1, 2, 3. So it's 9 edges. Okay, now for pentagonal prism, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect between them. So here, pentagonal prism, how many faces? One up and down. And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges. That means 5 faces. And I have 2 bases. That means 7 faces in all. Okay? Because the base has 5 edges, that means it has 5 faces, and base up and 1 down, that means I have 7 faces in all. And vertices, for vertices here I will count. Each base has 5 sides, that means 5 corners, 5 up and 5 down. I have in total 10. Edges, again, 5 edges up, 5 edges down, and the sides here 5, so it's 15. Hexagonal prism, it's the same, 6 and 6. Okay, this one, hexagonal. Let me connect between them. So look here, I want to count. I have 1 base up, 1 base down, 2. And I have 6 faces. That means I have 8 faces in all, right? And look, if I want to count how many vertices, again, the base has 6 sides, that means 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 up, 6 down, that means 12. Okay, for edges, 6 edges down in the base 1, and in the base 2, 6 edges. And the faces here, the rest faces connect between the base 1 and base 2, we have 6. So it's 18. Okay? And for triangular pyramid, now for triangular pyramid, let me draw it for you. Triangular pyramid, here I have the base triangle, and I have to connect between all of them. 1, 2, and 3. So here I have 1 base and 3 sides, because here I have 3 sides, that means 3 faces. In all I have 4 faces. Now vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 vertices. For edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 edges. Okay. And pentagonal pyramid, I have 5 faces around, 5 triangles, and 1 base, that means I have 6. For vertices, I have 1 up and 5 down, that means I have 6. For edges, I have 5 down and 5 connected with the head of the pyramid. Okay. For edges, I have 5 again in the base and 5 connected to the head, that means I have 10. Okay, for hexagonal pyramid, I have 1 hexagon base and I have 6 faces, that means we have 7. For vertices, again 6 with the base and 1 with the head, that means I have 7. For the edges, I have 6 edges in the base and 6 edges connected to the head, that means I have 12. Okay? Now let's go to solve some problems, and let me write the names here for each net. Look here, write the solid figure that can be made from the net. Look here, I have six faces, all sides, rectangular, 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 and rectangular, rectangular. That means rectangular prism. This here I have one base, this is base, and three triangles, that means triangular pyramid, triangular pyramid. Here I have two circles, 1 and 2, faces are rectangular, that means it's a cylinder. Now here look, the base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have two identical bases. That means it's a prism and depends on the base, hexagonal prism. Okay? Now, for question number 15, which solid figure has four triangular faces? That means pyramid. The triangular faces for pyramid, rectangular for a prism. So, and square base. So, if we want to name any pyramid, I told you before, it depends on the base. So, square pyramid. Square pyramid. Now, which solid figure has three rectangular? Now, look, it's rectangular faces and two identical triangular bases. Two identical triangular bases, that means triangular prism. Again, rectangular must be prism and triangular must be pyramid. So if I want to name any triangular or any pyramid, depends on its base, and if I want to name any prism, it depends on the bases again, must be identical bases. Okay? Now write a true false for each statement. Justify your answer. Here we have to explain. Cylinders have no edges or vertices. Cylinder have no edges or vertices. Yes. Why? Because cylinders have circular bases. Because cylinder what? Cylinders have circular bases. A cone has more than one basis. It's false. Why? Or no? Why? Because a cone has exactly one base. A cone has exactly one base. This only for the cone. For cylinder, two circular bases. Okay? Now, the bases of prism are regular polygon. First says the other faces are identical, regular, triangle, and rectangles. Do you agree? Etc. Here, no, I don't agree. Why? Because the other faces are identical rectangles. The other faces are identical rectangles. Okay, so, but they are not necessarily regular. But they are not necessarily regular. Okay, so the bases of a prism are regular polygons. Claire says The other faces are identical, regular rectangles. Do you agree? No. Look, I will give you an example here. This is a prism. I will connect between them. Okay? Look here, all of them are equal. Bases are equal, and the rectangles here, they are equal. One right, one left, one up, one down, they are equal. But now I want to make a different one. Here bases are equal to say prism. Look now, I will connect, sorry. I will connect between them. Look here. The bases here are equal, but the rectangle up and rectangle down, they are equal, but they are not equal to the rectangle to the right and to the rectangle to the left. So here I can say face on the right equal to the face on the left, face up equal to the face down, and base 1 equal base 2. Look here, the bases are equal, but the sides or the faces, sorry, the faces are not equal. Rectangle are not equal, but here they are equal. Did you get the point? Okay, see you.